Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Leap of Faith podcast. I'm Lorraine, and I'm your host. Today is February 16th, and it is 2 days after Ash Wednesday. And I just wanted to touch base with everybody. First and foremost, I'm not going to be reading today because Jeremiah and I, again, made another executive decision. We were going to start doing it together on Monday, but some stuff happened for him that he couldn't. So we're going to try again this coming Monday and start fresh with the next episode, which will be, I think, episode 113.1. So I'm not going to read today, but I did want to just post something to go with a Bible verse. So getting back to Ash Wednesday, 40 days of Lent. Tuesday was Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday, where everybody's celebrating and having a good time. And then, of course, Wednesday, you get your ashes put on your forehead and you start Lent, where you give something up that is, what I understand, may be a distraction from your relationship with God. So, if you were raised in the Catholic traditions, as I was, then you know that you got 40 days of Lent where you give something up. So it's not that it has to be okay. So for me, I give up something because I want to honor what Jesus did for me. I feel like he gave the greatest sacrifice, which was his own life, for me. So I feel like giving up a little something that may be a distraction, and that's between me and God. So I'm not going to tell you what I'm giving up, but I am going to give up something. I don't know what it is yet. I know I'm 2 days late in getting to it, but I will get there. I got to pray about it and figure out what it is that is exactly distracting me from God. So I challenge anybody out there who might be listening. I say go for it. You need to figure out what, if you're going to do it, figure out what it is that might be, and it could be anything. I mean, it could be, maybe it's, maybe you exercise too much. Maybe the exercise is getting in the way. Maybe too many sweets. Maybe you're on your phone too much, which that's hard to give up your phone, but you can give up the apps that are on your phone. Maybe you watch too many movies. Maybe you watch too much TV. Maybe you play too many games on your phone. I don't know. Whatever it might be. Now, in the past, I've given up things that were really hard for me to give up, like Diet Coke. I don't have that problem anymore because I don't drink Diet Coke anymore. Not that I think there's anything wrong with Diet Coke, it's just not good for me. I gave up chocolate. I've given up social media. I've given up playing games on my iPad. So these are things that, that got in the way of me having a closer relationship with God. So I'm just putting out there, challenge to anybody out there who wants to do it. That's what I'm saying for today. This is my podcast for today. So the verse that I chose is from Matthew 6, chapter 6, verse 16 through 18. So it's rather long. And it says, "And when you fast, don't make it obvious as the hypocrites do, for they try to look miserable and disheveled, so people will admire them for their fasting. I tell you the truth, that is the only reward they will ever get. But when you fast, comb your hair and wash your face. Then no one will notice that you are fasting except your Father who knows what you do in private. And your Father who sees everything will reward you." So, don't make it obvious. You don't have to go out there. There's no bragging about it. It's just between you and God. And, and that's what makes it special. Another thing that, you keep between you and God is, gifts that you might give to somebody. If you're helping a friend out, you don't have to brag about it. You don't have to tell anybody. You just do it. If you're helping somebody out with maybe their rent, or you gave groceries to the person in front of you at the grocery store, you paid for their groceries, whatever it might be. If you paid it forward, you don't need to go out there and tell everybody. Keep it to yourself, because God honors that even more, because you're storing your treasures in heaven, not in what people think of you or what people feel. You know, that's what it's saying here. It's, your only reward is going to be, when people admire you here on earth. That's it. That's going to be a reward. You don't get any other rewards. So anyway, I don't want to keep babbling. I merely just wanted to kind of put a little something out for today. This sort of worked out that we're right in the beginning of Lent, and you don't have to be Catholic to give up anything for Lent. And I learned this from a friend of mine at my old church. She brought it to my attention. She says, you know what? If God gave up his life for us, why can't we give up something for 40 days too? So, I mean, he gave up his life by going to the cross for us. But, for 40 days, I think we can give up something. Just saying. All right. Well, that's it for today. I'm just going to say God bless you. I hope that this was a little bit of an inspiration to you. And I hope that you join me with fasting for 40 days. So God bless you. Have a great day. And I will see you on Monday with Jeremiah. Talk to you then.